hot. Too hot. Not as hot as it could be, but hotter than it ought to be on an October evening in Seattle. Indian summer, they called it. But Gideon Martin had no idea why. You'd have to ask the next pretty librarian you ran into. All he knew was he was hot. The impersonal powers of nature oppressed him, and there was a sense of foreboding, of impending doom that he couldn't quite shake. Something smelled fishy in this backwater fish town, and it wasn't just the fish. Well, mostly the fish. Doing business a block from the waterfront market, you got pretty used to it. That didn't explain the cold claws of dread creeping up the back of his skull. Something lurking where his eyes could never go. Maybe just the early warnings of a migraine headache, he thought. Or the atmospheric pressure of an approaching autumn storm, overdue to roll in and wash away the last dust of summer, bringing darkness, decay, Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, the humidity. If Gideon Martin was better at private dicking, he'd track down the sons of bitches in charge on the North Pacific Current and... Private dicking. Private dicking? Gideon realized he was doing the internal monologue thing again. And that also needed another drink. I agree, said Gideon lugubriously. Lugubriously? What the hell does that mean? Must have read it in a book. Where's that librarian when you need her?
Mournfully, dismally, melodramatically. I do love words.
Thanks. Can I help you?
Of course you can, Mr. Brooks. I have always thought that we could help each other. That is why I've opened my arms to you, embraced you with my true heart, welcomed you here to my private sanctuary.
Now wait a minute. The name's Martin, and you're in my office, pal. You got an appointment, Mr.?
Let there be nothing but love between us, my dear Thomas. Oh, now and forever.
Edith, does this gentleman have an appointment?
Only honesty, truth.
Edith!
Forgiveness.
Wait a minute. First of all, I ain't Brooks. Brooks isn't here anymore. And number two, we're closed. I'd be more than happy to discuss business with you during business hours. If you'd like to make an appointment with my secretary...
Sit. I am speaking.
Hey, now wait just...
Sit! How ignoble of you, Mr. Brooks, to tempt a virtuous man to wrath, to place a stumbling block before the foot of your brethren.
Yeah, I got your ignoble for you right here. What do you want? I'm a busy man. I don't have time for riddles. Spit it out adrift.
I enjoy the game as much as you do, Mr. Brooks. The twists and turns of this dark path enliven me. But these diversions must inevitably come to an end, as all things must. Have you won this game? Where is the book?
I'm not Brooks.
Where is the book? Yes, perhaps we have time for a little amusement, but very little. Do you feel it, Thomas? Do you feel the pressure growing behind the fragile little bubble of your mind? A pain that beats in your heart, throbbing from your very center?
Well,
do you feel the tension between the elements thickening, the earth, air, fire, and flood?
Well, if you want to talk about pain in my... Oh!
Yeah! Do you feel the tension now? The calm, the silence on the battlefield, the calm before the storm breaks loose.
Hello there. Walter Sampson, Arkham Insurance. How are you? You remember me? We met earlier, just this morning on the bus. You said something smells fishy in this town, to which I replied, must be all the fish. Well, anyhow, long story short, you said to stop by any time, but we could discuss your lack of protection, and well, here I am. This bad time. Great. All right, my pitch is a simple one, my friend. What I'm selling is peace of mind. Now, perhaps you never considered purchasing a life insurance policy, or maybe you thought it was too much money, but at Arkham, it's less expensive than you might think. No matter the budget, we have a plan for you. Now, maybe you think you don't need a life insurance policy, your date of demise being so very, very far away. But I am here to tell you, friend, that absolutely horrible, awful things happen to happy, healthy people such as yourself every single day. I mean, the worst things you can imagine. But if you want to make sure that your loved ones are protected, there's a plan for you. Is it hot in here?
You know, maybe this isn't exactly the best time.
Time. Time indeed. We all think that we have all the time in the world, but does anyone truly know when their time will come? My friend, ask not for whom the...
Silence!
You okay, pal?
There's a plan for you.
He's dead.
Enough of this childishness. The book, please.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's obviously been a serious misunderstanding.
Where is the book?
Edith, don't worry, kid. I got this under control. Why don't you head on home, okay?
Where's the book?
What?
Where's the book, Tom?
Edith.
Tell me, Mr. Brooks, what will you do when the red rain falls? Where will you stand when the stars align and the great dragon rises up? When the earth trembles under a glorious new firmament of fire?
Where's the book?
Can you swim to safety in a sea of blood? Will you shelter yourself in a harbor of flames and burn with the rest?
Where's the book?
You've met my daughters. Yes, I believe you know them well. My family has always been hospitable to those who are loyal. Perhaps I've been hasty. How could I believe you would repay our kindnesses with such a petty and cruel act of betrayal? Certainly this is all a misunderstanding. A small matter in the end, so simple to set right.
Where's the book, Tom? Where's the book?
So be it. We have a little time before the blood and the ash, before the time of revelation, before the new world is born.
Where is it, Tom? You can tell me, just whisper it in my ear.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Take your true place, Mr. Brooks. Take shelter from the storm!
I'm not Brooks! Ah! 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 Edith?
The one and only? Having some kind of bad dream or something?
Yeah, something like that. Christ, I need a drink. Edith? Have you been dipping into my aqua vita again?
Your what?
Water of life, sweetheart. Liquor. Whiskey.
Not since Christmas and never again. That's not liquor you drink, that's turpentine. If I want to thrill like that again, I'll spin around a couple of dozen times and jump off the Calacula. Less of a headache the next morning, I'm sure. Gideon, I ain't the one who drank your aqua vita, you are. I'm the one who smoked all your dope.
Have you arrested?
I'll have you committed.
Say Calacula again.
In your dream.
You were in my dream.
Yeah? Say, what you doing sleeping on the job anyway? I got a business to run here.
There isn't any business, Edith, and that's the trouble. And by the by, I'm still the boss around here, thank you very much. And when you're the boss, sometimes you need to get some thinking done. So you have a drink or two at lunch, take a little nap. Christ, what time is it?
5:15.
Haven't been sleeping very well at night.
Poor baby.
Don't mother me.
So what was I doing in your dream?
Mothering me.
Mr. Martin.
Look, you don't want to know, really. And don't Mr. Martin me either, that's worse. There's this crazy old man.
In your dream?
In my dream. All this nonsense about blood and fire, biblical stuff. And he kept calling me Brooks.
Tom, is that what's been keeping you up at night?
Edith,
Yeah, kid?
you look good.
Thank you.
Why do you look good? I don't mean, you always. What's the occasion?
I have a date.
A date?
I told you. I'm meeting a gentleman around the corner for an early dinner, so I got dressed here because I don't have time to take a trolley home and back.
Oh, you didn't tell me. Who is this guy? What's he do?
I don't know. Never met him before. Insurance or something. Betsy set it up. It's a blind date. She said I need to live a little.
Well, I've seen Betsy's taste in men. You want me to look into this guy? Follow him a bit, make sure he's on the level?
No.
Okay. But if he hurts you, you let me know. I'll make sure he wishes he
Gid, stop it. You're sweet, but sometimes you're an absolute cliche. You read too many detective novels, Mr. Tough Guy.
Well, princess, you read too many fairy tales.
You're jealous.
I'm only concerned with your well-being, Edith. As your friend as well as your employer, I'm looking out for you. It's more dangerous out there than you think.
And I'm tougher than you think. All us women folk are. When you went off to fight in your war, we got tough. Now we hardly need you at all.
Oh, brave new world. There's still monsters out there.
I know. And there's an angel right here. But you had your chance.
Yeah, I did. You remember? You were there. He was there.
I remember, Mr. Martin.
Now, don't Mr. Martin me. Stay a little while longer. Make him wait. I'll buy you a drink.
I'm going. You staying?
Yeah, a little while longer. You should take an umbrella.
An umbrella? Why?
No reason.
Hello? Are you Gideon Martin?
Can we help you?
I'm looking for Tom Brooks.